Two entitled men tried to use our table like it was the bar's counter, until we fought back. I went out tonight with two friends, Clara and Jenny. We grabbed a spot outside at a bar, ordered our drinks, and were just enjoying ourselves. Inside, a football match was playing on the big screen, so people were drifting in and out with their glasses. The vibe was good at first, but then it slowly started to go downhill. The first incident seemed harmless, even if it was rude. A man strolled over, put his drink down on our table without a word, and walked away. No eye contact, no, is this okay? Nothing. We looked at each other like, really? The bar counter was literally 5 feet away. There weren't even that many people outside. But fine, whatever, we ignored it. A little later, another man came up. This one at least opened his mouth, but only to say, I can leave this here, right? Then, before we even had the chance to reply, he plopped his empty glass down and left. That annoyed us more because it wasn't a request, it was an assumption. Still, we let it slide. Then came the rare exception, the polite guy. He approached carefully and asked if he could rest his drink with us for a moment. His hands were freezing in the cold while he waited for a friend, and he even offered to put it on the ground if it was a problem. He was considerate, so of course we said yes. He came back, collected his drink, thanked us, and went on his way. That's how simple it could have been. But then came another man, and this one didn't even bother pretending. He just marched up and set his half-finished drink on our table without a word, like our space was public storage. That was my breaking point. I got up, picked up the glass, walked straight over to him and said, excuse me, this is yours. He turned around, annoyed. What the, is it bothering you that much? Yeah, it is, I told him. We're not the bar. And if you're done with your drink, the counter is 5 feet away. Take it there. Instead of backing off, one of his friends decided to escalate. He came over, grabbed his buddy's drink, and slammed both his and his friend's glasses onto our table again, smirking like he had just won something. So I got up again, grabbed both drinks, and walked them straight back to the bar. I knew they weren't finished. I knew it would piss them off. But at that point, I didn't care. When I came back, things had already gotten worse. Clara was tugging on one of the men's arms and yelling. That's when I saw what happened. He had tried to steal my umbrella while I was gone, and Clara had caught him. Jenny, who's usually the quiet one, was in shock at first, but now even she had joined in the shouting. The men were spewing insults, telling us we had no manners, while they were the ones treating us like trash cans. We kept repeating that it was our table, and if they had just asked politely, we wouldn't have minded. But instead, they kept doubling down. One of them even stooped so low that he picked up empty cans from the ground and dropped them on our table. I just picked them up and threw them away without missing a beat, still yelling back at him. By now, people sitting nearby had started taking our side, telling the men to leave us alone. You could feel the shift. Everyone saw who the problem was. Even one of their own friends looked completely embarrassed. He came over, apologized to us, and tried to get them to calm down. For a while, they wandered off. But of course, one of them came back again for more. That's when we cut through all the noise and said, look at yourself. You're a grown man in your 50s, yelling at 3 women in their 20s over a drink and a table. That seemed to snap something in his friend, because he finally dragged him away and said, come on man, you're an adult. The truth is, if they had asked nicely, like the polite guy earlier, we would have said yes. But instead, they acted entitled, tried to provoke us, and even tried to steal from us. That's when you stop being patient and start standing your ground. I'll admit, once the adrenaline wore off, I felt a little silly for yelling in public. But honestly, I don't regret it. They crossed the line, and I wasn't about to let them treat us like furniture. In the end, they walked away looking like fools, and we walked away knowing we hadn't let them push us around.